Okay, so let's take a look at table of content block with Spectra Page Builder. So if you haven't downloaded and installed Spectra, you can go to plugins, add new, and here you can type in Spectra. This should allow you to view the Spectra. If you need to install it, update it, you can simply click on here, and then to view the settings you can go to settings, then Spectra. Now here we can enable disable blocks and we can take a look at table of content. Right, so here you can see the table of content is enabled. Right, so let's go to page, and here let me edit one of the existing pages. Right, so make sure that you have two things with your page: one, your headings, and second, some content to display. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the block called table of content. Right, so I will click on plus icon, browse all, then within Spectra I will check for table of content. Right, click on that, and what it will do is it will find the headings within your table of your existing page or post. Right, so here you can see this is Spectra heading block is my first heading, second is also the same, third is like this. So let's say if I replace this with third, second, and first, so that it would be easier to recognize. You can even name something else for you to read as well. Right, so here you see the moment you edit, it will also edit the table of content on its own. So it gives you pretty simple view to look at. Can customize this further, select this particular block, then here you can choose which type of tag you want to generate. So currently default is selected to all. Right, then there is content editing, like what you want to do. So say overall alignment to left hand side. Right, can disable or enable markers, then bullet point you can use separate style. Right, then there is also scroll settings. Right, so take a look at some of them. So you can currently keep one column or two columns. Say there are too many headlines to go through, you can make it two column so that it becomes easier to go through the content and their respective headlines. Right, then you have like width of that particular table of content. Right, also markup view is there. Currently you see bullets and numbers are two options. Right, so I will go with the bullet point. Right, and here you also have separator, scroll as previously explained. Then comes the style. Let's say there is background option. If I choose some color palette and choose to add some color to this. Right, right, so these are some of the colors. Right, and I can also edit the color of my text. So let's make it white if you want. Right, sorry. So here as you can see the background is like this, then comes the title. So title would have its own color as well, so we can keep it black. Then typography, I can choose the font, say Arial. Right, and say weight is also there, and so on. Right, so this was for the title. Right, next I want to do it for list. So here if we choose white, it should look something like this. Choose darker black, it should look like this. Right, then typography, here I can edit as well. Go with all Arial or any other Google font. Right, so these are some of the things I can do here as well, and then I can click on update. So if I check the page, should look like this. Right, so as you can see, we have our table of contents. Easily navigate between the paragraphs like this. So I use the Spectra Page Builders table of content block to do this.